Okay, so my name is Michelle, and I am creating an event called HATSwalk on July 16 and 17 in the Silicon Valley, and I just would like to invite everyone to come. Regarding my background, I am an attorney. I was an attorney for PayPal for about 6 years, doing licensing and payments. After that, I had this passion about starting my own startup. So I quit my job and I did my startup, and which is a consumer startup. And then while I was doing the startup, I wanted to, have time. So I was helping, nonprofits in the community. So one of the community I helped was called VLab, and I helped them put together a virtual currency event where Ripple was there, the Winklevoss brothers were there, and Coinbase was there, as well as Silicon Valley Bank. And for me, it's a natural transition from working at a payments company to virtual currency. And so I was really excited about it. And in 2015, I also co-founded a payments and blockchain company with my co-founder, who actually went to Blockchain University in 2014, 2015. And I was just kind of very excited when everyone around me were talking about blockchain. So I was moderating a few communities on Facebook, and because of the decentralization movement, where I was really excited about, I started writing different just different articles on the blockchain. So I did an ICO best practices and resources on Medium. I also did a 200 thought leaders list, where every thought leader is a woman. Because I was going to a lot of these conferences and I didn't see a lot of women there, which I was surprised because at PayPal, of course, in my team there were more women than men. Yeah, so when I was thinking about the decentralization movement and the token economy, I'm thinking about how do we collaborate and work together. So HATSwalk, and this is from the community, right? The HATS stands for Humanity, Arts, Technology, and Science. And then the walk. The walk is basically a field runway. And just to give you a little bit of my background, I used to volunteer at an organization called the Asian American Cancer Support Network. And there's a hat walk every year. And I was volunteering my time and resources to help take photographs of different models. And because in the Asian American community, cancer is almost a shame. People don't talk about it. It's invisible. And so with the hat, people wear it, right, as a symbol, but also, to cover up, because when you have cancer, you have no hair, but also as a sign of survival. So a lot of survivors would, do their walk as well as models. So I thought it's really important to give back to the community. And we're giving 50% of ticket sales to a few nonprofit organizations, and 2 of them are actually cancer nonprofits. Yeah, so we're giving to a few nonprofit organizations. So 50. I'm confirmed about this. So 50% of ticket sales will go to a few nonprofit. 2 of them will be cancer, because HATSwalk. They will go to science. So we have a keynote from from Dr. Hu Jung, and she's actually a doctor from Stanford and Cornell, and she's going to talk about the impact of cancer, and she's actually doing Dr. Chain, which is a healthcare platform, and she's going to keynote about that. And then 2 of the other nonprofit will be blockchain related. One of them is the Blockchain Education Network, and the other one is Apprenticeship, which is really giving mentorship and internships to at-risk youth in the blockchain space. And then there's another one that is AI related. So me and a few of the other collaborators are creating artificial soul sculpture, and we're gonna 3D print a 10-foot robot, and we're gonna add robotics technology in it as well as AI technology, so that people can interact with it where you see someone's soul. we will have a walk, which is really a couple of runways that we will do. One of them is 3D printing. There's a company that is they're giving 3D printers to school, so he's gonna have accessories, 3D printing accessories, and have a walk. Another one is textile printing. So the latest textile printing technology sent me a number of dresses, and I am designing the dresses, so we will have a walk with them. So that's exciting. And then there will be, so I asked the question, is it possible to have runways with hologram or even image mapping? So one of the other companies is doing image mapping on the runway. So I think it's important because it really inspires us to create technology and to show it too, so that people can say, wow, these are the technology that are possible, and they're just made and created by normal people like you and I, and you get to see them in real life, in person, and I think that is inspiring. I think it depends on who you are. So I think a conference, in general, provides a lot of value. As a new person, if I don't know anything about blockchain, I'll be immersed with like 2 days of panels, discussion, talking to CEOs and investors face to face. Learning about different topics. We have a law panel on law and regulation. We have a security and privacy panel. We have a legislature panel, so people are actually making the law. We have different CEOs speaking about their project, and then we'll have the community talking about how are blockchain used to help refugees in different parts of the world. So with HATSwalk, it's really different because we'll have a mix of different talks, and we'll have a mix of different people. So I involved the community. We didn't really care about the color, the gender. We just wanted to have an awesome conference that people can really enjoy the experience. So I think that is very different. The speakers, if you see HATSwalk.org, are from different ecosystem, is very diverse. Two, I think our HATSwalk, the runway, is going to be different because you can actually see the technology live from different people. And then three, I think we'll have workshops on consciousness as well as blockchain, so that if you wanted to really go there and learn about consciousness and about blockchain, you can also do it as well. And four, we just really wanted to bring art and consciousness into science and see the interaction between blockchain and how it can play out in different verticals. Sure. So you'll really meet different people. So there will be lawyers there. There will be a lot of investors. We have an ICO Shark Tank. So different token projects will be analyzed and reviewed by Shark Tank judges, live. So that will be a lot of fun. There will be a lot of people from the community. There will be a lot of media people as well. So it's really about meeting people, and I think getting different perspectives from different people will be important. So I don't like to categorize people because I think everyone is the same. But I think that you'll find value when whoever that you speak with there, because they will give you a different angle. Yeah, if you wanted to find more information about HATSwalk, you can just go to HATSwalk.org. There's a contact form. The schedule is just listed there, and then the speaker is just right there on the front page. HATSwalk is a combination of blockchain, tech, science, humanity, arts, and the latest bleeding edge on the runway. Come join us or you'll miss out. See ya!